Have you ever wondered how a bike engine works? How a simple twist of the wrist can send you flying down the road, the wind in your hair, the roar of the engine in your ears? Well, wonder no more, because today we're diving into the heart of the beast, the bike engine. The first thing to understand is the core of the engine, the cylinders. These are essentially powerful pumps where the magical dance of fuel, air, and spark occurs. Inside each cylinder is a piston, which moves up and down, creating a vacuum that sucks in air and fuel. This is the intake stroke. Now imagine a tiny bolt of lightning in the cylinder. This is the spark plug, which ignites and explodes the fuel-air mixture. This explosion pushes the piston back down in what's known as the power stroke. It's this power stroke that ultimately turns the wheels of the bike. But the job isn't done yet. The piston then moves back up again, pushing out the spent fuel and air in the exhaust stroke, making room for a fresh mixture to come in and start the process all over again. This cycle, intake, compression, power, exhaust, is what we call a four-stroke engine, the most common type found in motorcycles. Now, you might be wondering, how does the bike control this process? That's where the carburetor or fuel injector comes in. These components control the mixture of fuel and air that goes into the cylinder. Too much fuel, and your bike will run rich, wasting fuel and potentially damaging the engine. Too little and it'll run lean, lacking power and potentially overheating. The throttle, the part you twist with your wrist, controls how much air flows into the carburetor or fuel injector. More air means more fuel, and more fuel means a bigger explosion and more power. Finally, we have the transmission. This is a series of gears that control how much of the engine's power actually gets to the wheels. A low gear gives you lots of power but not much speed, while a high gear gives you lots of speed but not much power. The clutch allows you to change between these gears, and the neutral gear allows the engine to run without turning the wheels. So, to recap, the engine works by sucking in air and fuel, exploding it to create power and then expelling the spent gases. The carburetor or fuel injector controls the fuel-air mix, the throttle controls the amount of air and thus the power, and the transmission and clutch control how that power is used. It's a beautifully complex dance of mechanics and physics, all happening right beneath your seat. So next time you're out for a ride, spare a thought for the incredible piece of engineering that's powering your journey. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more deep dives into the fascinating world of bikes. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up.
Subscribe Mind Musings for more videos.